Hi, I'm Warren Nash and here is my latest recipe for beef ribeye with sauté potatoes and bernaise sauce made using the Tefal Ingenio range of saucepans. And this recipe is enough to serve 2 people. To start, you'll need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees centigrade. Then take 4 medium-sized potatoes that have been washed under the tap and then slice them in half with the peel on. Now take your Ingenio saucepans, get a large pan and put the potatoes in. Pour some cold water from the tap into the saucepan until the potatoes are just covered. Then put the pan on the hob over a high heat. Place on the lid and then leave to simmer away for about 20 minutes. Next, take 2 shallots, peel them and chop them in half, as well as seasoning your 300-gram piece of ribeye steak. Now take a large Ingenio frying pan and heat up 25 grams worth of butter and 1 tablespoon's worth of vegetable oil. And once the pan is hot enough that the butter has melted, place in the beef as well as the shallots. You then need to sear the beef for about 5 minutes on either side while stirring the shallots. Now back to the potatoes. Once they're cooked, remove the lid and then place on an Ingenio straining lid. And then carefully drain out the water into the sink. After 10 minutes, once the beef has browned up nicely, then get the potatoes and carefully place them into the frying pan. Now using the detachable handle, place the frying pan into the oven once it's heated up to 180 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes. And meanwhile we can prepare the bernaise sauce. So take 1 shallot, peel it and then finely chop. Then chop approximately 1 tablespoon's worth of fresh tarragon, as well as crushing 6 black peppercorns. Now take a small Ingenio saucepan and put it over a medium heat on the hob. Then pour in 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of water, the chopped shallot and tarragon and the crushed peppercorns. Now continuously stir the mixture and allow it to reduce down by about 3/4, and this should only take a few minutes. Once done, remove the pan from the heat and then place in 2 egg yolks. Then take a plastic whisk and whisk the mixture together in a figure of 8. Now place the pan back on the hob over a low heat and then stir until the mixture's thickened up nicely. And it's important to keep it over a low heat in order that the yolks don't scramble, and you'll know it's ready when you begin seeing the bottom of the pan through the sauce. And when this happens, gradually start adding in 125 grams worth of butter, little by little. And when you finish stirring in the butter, the sauce will be ready. And all we need to do is wait for the beef. So after 15 minutes, again use the detachable handle to remove the frying pan from the oven. Firstly, remove the ribeye from the pan and then slice with a sharp knife. Then roughly chop about 1 tablespoon's worth of fresh parsley and sprinkle it into the frying pan, and then toss the potatoes in the fat along with the shallots and the parsley. And finally, serve the beef up onto a plate along with the potatoes, shallots and parsley, and if you have any, some freshly steamed asparagus. And lastly, pour over some of that lovely bernaise sauce and enjoy. And remember, cleanup can be a breeze because the Ingenio range is also dishwasher safe. And be sure to come back and watch more of my recipes using the Tefal Ingenio range of saucepans.